Okay, everybody, back to the beach. Now look at those seagulls and look at these waves. These waves and the tides are driven by the wind and the moon. That's why you have rising tides and things like that. You have the moon, you have the wind. Now, to build on the idea that two objects can't occupy the same space at the same time, we're going to take it a step further. We're going to look at these waves. If it wasn't for the wind and the moon, there would be no movement here. That's what's driving the waves. So this is what we're going to apply now. An object at rest stays at rest unless acted upon by an outside force. If it wasn't for the wind, there wouldn't be these waves here. You sitting on your rear end, you're the object at rest. And you're going to stay at rest. You're going to keep talking about the stuff that you want to do and the goals you have and stuff like that. But you're not going to act upon it unless you're moved. And you're acted upon by an outside force. That outside force could be, man, you just got fired or about to get fired. Or maybe, man, I'm like really out of shape and overweight. I had to do something because my cholesterol is high. Or, man, I'm living in my car, or I've been thrown out of my house, or I can't pay my rent because I'm blowing my money on drugs and, not living right. So it could be any number of things. But the point is, we need a motivation sometimes to get us off of our bottoms and get us into gear to take charge of our lives and make change. So when you find yourself in a difficult situation, and like I said, you could be between jobs or something, and it happens to a lot of people. Or you could have cholesterol problems or health issues or any number of things. But the thing is, you need to be motivated. And sometimes when things come into our lives, that's enough. That should be enough to motivate us. But if it's not, and you're trying to make changes, say you're in a position where you're already trying to make changes, but it's slow going. Well, you know what? Say you want to start a nail business. You want to start doing nails. Well, okay, that's in your heart and in your mind, and you're making plans, and you're taking small steps in that direction. But how many nails are you doing? Are you going around to your friends and coworkers? Are you trying to do their nails for free? Here's a concept: doing something for free so that you can get your practice and get your name out there, and maybe get your photos and your little YouTube channels or your social media showing what you can do. You're getting your experience. That's what sometimes you have to do. That sometimes you have to motivate yourself and don't look at the money aspect. Maybe you want to start a lawn service. Maybe you need some extra money and you're not motivated. Well, are you knocking on doors? Are you talking to your neighbors? Are you trying to cut somebody's yard? Sometimes you may have to cut somebody's yard for free. You know what? And that old lady or old man may say, hey, they did a great job on my grass. I'm going to go ahead and call them, and they may spread the word. Sometimes you have to just get off of your bottom and take charge and get into motion. It could be something like maybe you need to change jobs, but you've been talking about it, but you haven't been doing anything about it. You know what? Do a Google search. Because we're so programmed to stay at rest. We're so programmed and comfortable being in our little cocoon. You know what? I know a lot of people want to change jobs, but they haven't made the first move to do so because they're so comfortable in their job. They get the steady paycheck, but they want to be a boss. They want to work for themselves. But guess what? They hit that clock, Monday through Friday, or sometimes 6 days a week. They'll do overtime. They'll work 50, 60 hours a week. You know what? They could be sick. The boss can call them and say, hey, I need an extra body. Can you come in? You know what? You'll say, oh, yeah, I'll come in. So they'll do 50 or 60 hours a week for the job that they want to get out of. But on their days off, they won't dedicate 5 or 6 hours for themselves to research something or to learn something or to take a step to see what kind of classes or licenses or equipment they may need to get their own thing going. And that's what I'm talking about. Now look at these waves. These waves are moving. Sometimes we need a motivation to start moving. Sometimes you just have to break the programming. We're mentally programmed sometimes to be around the same people, to do the same things, to stay in the same job or to stay in the same situation. Even if it's not the best, we're not motivated to get up and start making the change. So think about it that way. Get up and make the change. You want to learn how to do nails? Are you doing nails? You want to learn how to work on cars? Are you watching videos? Are you tinkering with your own car? Are you looking into some classes or something? Are you talking to somebody who knows how to work on cars? Are you offering to help them for free so that you can learn? Any number of things. Let's get motivated and let's keep making moves, because an object at rest stays at rest unless acted upon by an outside force. So can we just make some moves today? Let's try to do our best. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, be blessed.